The proud chief and the wise old woman. The village's prosperity visual. A serene African village nestled among green hills, illuminated by the soft light of the morning sun. Villagers are seen walking about their daily lives, children playing by the river, and women gathering water by the well. Life seems peaceful, and the air warm and filled with the sound of nature. In the heart of a great land, untouched by time and rich in tradition, lies a village blessed with prosperity. Its people live in harmony, the land provides, and all seems well. The village's wealth flows from one man, Chief Bakari, strong, proud, and feared by many. He believes himself to be the hand that sustains the village. Chief Bakari, standing tall in the village square, overseeing the villagers. His clothes are adorned with intricate beadwork and animal skins, a headdress made of feathers, and his face is set in a permanent expression of authority. But with power comes pride, and with pride comes blindness. Chief Bakari's heart has grown cold, his mind closed to those around him. He believes no one can match his wisdom or question his authority. The people respect him, but their respect is tainted with fear. I alone have brought wealth to this land. It is through my strength that we thrive, says Bakari. The skies darken, and the once lush fields begin to wither. The river dries up, and the crops die. Villagers struggle to find food and water, their faces marked with worry and hunger. Then, like a shadow over the land, and the drought came. The rivers dried, the fields turned to dust, and the people suffered. They cried out for help, but the chief, blinded by his pride, refused to listen. The ancestors are angry. We must ask for guidance. Guidance? From whom? I am your chief. I will find a way. We need no one else, says Bakari. The camera zooms in on a small, humble hut at the edge of the village. Mabali, the wise old woman, sits outside on a wooden stool, her face calm but filled with unspoken wisdom. She wears a simple wrap and carries a wooden staff. She is approached by desperate villagers seeking advice. In the corner of the village lived an old woman, Mbali. She was not a woman of wealth nor of power, but her words carried the weight of generations. The villagers came to her in secret, seeking answers, and she gave them one. The chief must humble himself before the ancestors. Only then would the rains return. The pride of a man brings him low, but the humble in spirit will find honor, says Mbali. Chief Bakari stands in the center of the village, his face twisted with anger. Villagers stand around him in silence, afraid to speak. Mbali walks towards him, her staff tapping the dry earth as she approaches. The villagers, their hearts heavy, took Mbali's words to Chief Bakari. But the proud chief would not listen. His pride, like a wall, stood between him and the truth. He laughed at the old woman's words, dismissing them as foolishness. The ancestors do not speak to the proud, Bakari. Humble yourself, or all will be lost, says Mbali. A violent storm crashes over the village. Thunder roars, and lightning strikes Bakari's grand house, setting it ablaze. The villagers scramble for shelter, their cries lost in the wind. The camera focuses on Bakari standing in the rain, watching as his house collapses into ruins. But the skies did not wait for Bakari's humility. A great storm swept across the land, tearing apart the village and striking the chief's house with lightning. The proud man stood alone in the rain, watching as all he had built was reduced to ash. The storm has passed, and the land is calm again. Bakari, now dressed in simple, torn clothes, kneels in front of Mbali's hut, his head bowed in shame. Mbali stands over him, her hand resting gently on his shoulder. Humbled by the wrath of the storm, Chief Bakari went to the wise old woman. His voice, once filled with pride, now carried the weight of regret. Forgive me, Mbali, I was blind, but now I see, says Bakari. The heart of a leader must be as humble as the land he serves, Bakari. Only then will the rains return. says Mbali, the village has returned to its former glory. The fields are green once more, and the river flows. Chief Bakari, now a humbled leader, walks alongside Mbali through the village. The villagers smile as they work in the fields. And so, with humility came redemption. The rains returned, and the fields blossomed, and the village thrived once more. Chief Bakari, now guided by the quiet wisdom of Mbali, became a leader not of pride, but of honor and humility. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a lesson from this. Arrogance leads to downfall, while humility and wisdom from elders can save communities. Please subscribe, like, and share for more stories like this. See you again. This is African Legends Tales by Habs Entertainment.